If you live in the North London borough of Barnet and choose to commute or shop using a bicycle, at some point you are going to have to cross the major barrier of the North Circular Road. From Hendon, this will mean crossing at Staples Corner. Built in the 1960s, this massive motorway type exchange makes few concessions to cycle traffic. Let's look at the three options available to anyone intrepid enough to attempt a southbound crossing on a bike. One can use the flyover, useful enough during quiet times, but a daunting proposition during the morning rush. Below the flyover, a roundabout offers another option. This fast multi-lane junction serves the needs of those joining the M1, as well as a great deal of heavy goods traffic. There is no concession to cycling in its design. The only facilities provided for cycling are shared with pedestrians, providing a circuitous and cramped experience for both those groups. To the east, Brent Cross Flyover presents a similar range of choices, none of them good. Between them, these two junctions represent a massive barrier for pedestrians and cyclists in the west of the borough. Cycling and pedestrian facilities are provided here too, but are of the same poor standard. The total lack of provision can be seen as people try to cross this high-speed exit slip. Moving further east, we come to the newly remodelled Henley's Corner. This major commuter route is used by lots of people on bikes, including many school children. The recent redesign has improved conditions for motorists and the many pedestrians who need to cross this busy junction. But in my view, this new design completely fails to provide adequate amenity or safety for cyclists. In fact, it makes conditions worse. Facilities for cyclists have been added as an afterthought with only scant provision for them to cross as pedestrians. It seems nothing has been learned since Staples Corner was built. The slip lane here produces a major risk to cyclists from vehicles moving to the left to join the A406. Designing in conflicting movements like this should not be part of modern road design. The same conflict is present on the other side of the junction. TfL and Barnet are well aware that they have simply overlooked the needs of the many cyclists who use this junction, and so have provided cycle-specific crossings. Let's see how these stack up. As at Staples Corner, cyclists and pedestrians are lumped together and offered a crossing that takes well over 4 minutes and involves 3 separate sets of lights. As cycling provision goes in 2012, this is very poor. On re-entry to the road north of the junction, riders are forced to enter the road at a place where drivers will be looking to the right as the road narrows. The timing of the lights ensures that this must happen at the busiest possible time in the sequence. The presence of a bus stop just after the cycle ramp represents another danger. This really is cycling as an afterthought. Is this what a cycling revolution should look like? Cycling is growing in London and will continue to grow. Authorities like Barnet Council and TfL have a duty to provide safe and convenient facilities during any junction redesign, but it seems as though the design review process is critically flawed. Designs like this are simply not fit for purpose. All the mayoral candidates say they are behind the continued growth of cycling's modal share. Will they commit to a review of this junction as a matter of urgency, and that all new junction remodelling should include high quality and, importantly, high capacity facilities to accommodate the projected increase in the number of people choosing to cycle? The preeminence of traffic flow has been the doctrine in Barnet for many years. With TfL now following a similar path, it is no surprise that the recent redesign of Henley's Corner is so poor for cyclists. Smoothing traffic flow is an old policy that is no longer fit for purpose. We deserve better.